Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Fin. Today's going to be a pretty quick episode. I went through, kind of compiled some lists. I'm a little bit getting over a type flu. It's been hanging around for a while now, so kind of want to do the video and head off to bed. So, let's start with fragrance reviews for this week. Now again, I cut it down. I didn't put everyone's in just to make these go a little bit quicker. I wanted to get the video to 5 minutes if so. So let's start. The first guy we have up is the Lupe Experience, who has been on some fragrance news networks before, but this time he's started a series basically going over the whole Kilian line, and I believe he's through most of it. He may have one or two more to actually go, but very interesting series. He literally goes through and does every single Kilian fragrance and describes it, has excellent reviews, definitely worth a look. The next person that we have up is dgreg846. He has two notable videos that are up. He has a top summer video up, and he also has a Hall of Fame list up, which is a very interesting video. He's done one before. It's a video that essentially goes over the what he considers the fragrance Hall of Fame, or fragrances that are almost timeless, so to say. So definitely worth a look. Very interesting video. Bottom Note and Redolessence had a collaboration video. Not even gonna try and describe it, but if you know Bottom Note, you know that he's very creative, and Redolessence joins him in this little endeavor. So very good. Fubar, 1963. Did a review of Fields of Rubus, which is a kerosene fragrance. For those of you who don't know, Kerosene was a reviewer of fragrances before, and then he stopped reviewing, and then started to create his own fragrance line. So this is another in the series. Personally, I smelled it. I think it smells great, but yeah, I'll touch upon that a little bit later. Big Tim 401 has a review on Eau de Beau, a fragrance that many people think smells like Tobacco Vanille. Smells a little bit like Spiritueux Double Vanille. So definitely worth a look. Coach Rob 619 has a review on Hane More Him. Yeah, HM Him. Interesting fragrance. Interesting fragrance. Fragrance Bros were pretty busy this week as well. They had a shootout video basically where they compared Le Male Terrible, and Reflection Man. Three fragrances that kind of get mentioned together usually when it's brought up, so definitely worth a look. Chris Fragrance Channel, CG, did a review on L'Homme. He's actually done a couple of videos this week, so he's been quite a busy bee, so go ahead and check his channel out. Lionel Woods, he had a pretty interesting video. It's a video over on hype and overrated fragrances. Basically, he gives his take on hyped fragrances and overrated fragrances. Very interesting and a very worthwhile discussion that I think a lot of people will be interested in. Peregrine 77 had a 5 fragrances for women leather edition out, but it should be noted that a lot of those fragrances men can actually wear too, so it's definitely worth a look. Masters of Style had a Champaka Absolute video, and Vemendonk had a top summer designer list for day and night. He usually does his videos where he'll do videos for both daytime and nighttime. Kind of gives you that little contrast. So with that, let's just go on to new and returning reviewers. Ash 4245 has come out with another flurry of reviews. For those of you who don't know him, he usually releases a lot of reviews in a bunch and a batch, and then he'll go dark for a bit, and then he'll come back and review in a bunch again. So he's back. Delancey 72 is back. He's been around for a while. It kind of goes away for a bit and comes back as well, but he's back, and he's done some reviews on some bod fragrances. Actually, I haven't really seen any bod reviews around, so if you're interested in those fragrances, check them out. XY Master 19 kind of give an explanation video and how he's going to come back and keep putting out videos. And Slurpee 387 is back, and he had a video on Mason Francis Kirkjohn's Pour le Matin, I believe. Yeah. And that concludes it for our new reviewers and returning viewers for this week. If you are a new reviewer and if I'm not subscribed to your channel, go ahead and send me a message, and I'll get you added, and I'll get you on the video. For the next session, we have sales and splits. We have three main ones coming today. We have My Makers, who is doing a split on Ambre Nargile. Ambre Nargi. I'm probably Nargile, I believe, yes. And he will be doing Oud 1 as well, which is a Brucker's fragrance. The decanter is doing decants of Rokas Man and Rokas Man Intense. So those of you, I know a lot of people were looking for Rokas Man Intense, so look in his direction. Chris Fragrance Channel CG also had a sales swap video that he went ahead and threw up there. And as always, you can refer to Al's channel or the Fragrance Fanatic 1 for information on the monthly sale and swap video. And finally, we have news. We don't really have much news here. I really want to revamp this section just because it's not really what I imagined it, but there was a subscriber sent across. He basically said Hermes just filed a legal complaint with LVMH. Some issue. It didn't really seem like it was completely related to fragrance, but it's there. So if you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free. Let me know. Send me a message, leave me a comment, do whatever you got to do. Thank you. Take care of yourselves. I'm going to go to sleep.